The pizza kit comes with a cheese pizza and our famous world-winning, Hello. Hi, I'm Jeff Smokovich. We are in Telluride, Colorado, and today I'm going to show you how to make Brown Dog Pizza's Detroit-style pizza kit. Let's go. All right, guys, here we have Brown Dog Pizza's do-it-yourself pizza kit. Let's open it up and see what's inside. We got some instructions here. Let's go through. Baked about 80%, and they're in vacuum sealed bags to keep them fresh. You got your mozzarella cheese and brick cheese. It's our house blend of it. Your pizza sauce. And then the pizza kit comes with one cheese pizza, and the other pizza is our award-winning Brooklyn Bridge pizza. And the Brooklyn Bridge pizza has cupping pepperoni, fontanini, garlic Italian sausage. When it comes out of the oven, we're gonna put ricotta dollops on it, Sicilian oregano, and Romano cheese. All right, let's get started. So if you guys have a Detroit-style pizza pan, if not, they're available for purchase, limited purchase at Brown Dog Pizza. We have used ones that we're selling to the home chef to make these do-it-yourself kits. However, if you don't have a kit, this is my home kitchen here, and you could use a baking sheet like this. You could use a baking sheet like this, anything that you can put in your oven. A Detroit pan is not necessary. If I'm gonna use a baking sheet, I'm gonna make the pizza so it's in the corner here of one corner. So you get one corner, two caramelized edges here. The first one that we're gonna make though is gonna be in this Detroit style pan. This is an 8x10 pizza, and it serves about 1 to 2 people. So let's open this up and get started. The first thing that we're gonna do is grease up the Detroit style pizza pan. So in your kit is extra virgin olive oil, and this is enough extra virgin olive oil for 2 Detroit style pizzas. Also in your kit are paper towels, so you don't even need to use a paper towel at home, we give them to you. So I'm gonna dump about half of this extra virgin olive oil into the pan. Just right in the center of it's fine. Now I'm going to use the paper towel to spread it all around. I want to make sure when I'm spreading the olive oil that I get it to the corners of the pan and I get it on the side walls too. So after you want to make sure when you look at it there's no puddles of oil in it. I have a nice coating in here. However, when I look in the light there I can see I missed a spot right there. So I'm going to get that. Make sure I get every corner and sidewall. Now I'm good to go to put my par bake in. So I grabbed my vacuum sealed par bake here. I had our Detroit style do-it-yourself pizza kit in the refrigerator. It can last in there for up to 5 days. If you don't use it in 5 days, then go ahead and throw it in the freezer. It will last up to 30 days in the freezer. Before I make the actual Detroit style pizza kit, I want to take it out of the freezer or out of the refrigerator like I did, and I had it out for about 30 minutes. So this is really close to room temp now, my par bake. So I just put the par bake right inside of the pan here. Make sure the corners are down. Not to smash it down too much, but make sure that it's down at the bottom of the pan. Here's what it looks like. We're gonna do the Brooklyn Bridge first. So in your kit, you also have some fresh garlic, and it comes in this little baggie. So go ahead and open up the baggie, and it's not a lot of fresh garlic in here, so I think an easy way to do it, go ahead and is just inside out the bag like this, let it fall on the pizza, and then your hand's inside the bag. Now I can rub the garlic on the crust. When I'm rubbing the garlic on the crust, I want to make sure the garlic is on the crust and doesn't get to the edge of the pan here or on the caramelized crust at all. So I'm going to leave, I always like to say I leave a little bit of gap of toppings and pizza sauce, about a 1/2 inch perimeter around the pizza. Same goes with the garlic. Next comes the cheese. Cheese is already portioned out for you. This is a blend of whole milk mozzarella and Wisconsin brick cheese. This is arguably the best cheese in the world that you can get. So I just go ahead and dump it in the middle. I got my 5 ounces here. Okay, now when I'm spreading the cheese, I'm gonna do about, this is what I like to tell everyone, about 65% of the cheese to 70% is gonna be edges and corners. The remaining 35 to 40% is going to be in the center. So you're going to see some crust through the cheese like that, and that's okay, because the cheese is going to melt and it's all going to fill in. But I have most of the cheese is around the edges and corners, and then I filled in the middle. Next is the pizza sauce. Open up the lid. You don't even need a spoon for this. If you want to, you can, but we have it in this great container and you can just pour it on. Same thing I just said before, was about a 1/2 inch from the edge of the pan. That's where I'm gonna start my line of pizza sauce. Now this is 2 ounces of pizza sauce for each line. So that's about 2 ounces right there. I got about half left, and then I'm gonna come down on the other side. This is signature for Detroit style pizza, that I'm doing the cheese first and then putting the sauce on top in 2 lines going down the middle, similar to like tire tracks going down the middle of a pizza. Okay, so here's my pizza. I have my fresh garlic rub on the crust, whole milk mozzarella and brick cheese combo, and then I have my pizza sauce. So if I'm just making a cheese pizza minus the fresh garlic, I wouldn't have put the fresh garlic on. I would go in the oven just like this. We're doing the Brooklyn Bridge, so next we're gonna do the cupping pepperoni. We have it all measured out for you. You have 20 pepperonis in here. Each slice gets 5 pepperonis. I like to put them in clusters of 5, just like that. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th one on top. We're gonna cut this 8x10 pizza into 4 slices. So each slice will get the same amount of pepperonis. Next is our sausage. So be careful with the sausage because it's raw. So I'm gonna do the sausage, then I'm gonna go directly to the sink and wash my hands with hot soap and water. This is very key. Pay attention to this of how I'm doing the sausage. I put it all in one hand here, and I'm gonna pinch it off. And when I pinch it off, I'm also gonna flatten it with my index finger and thumb. So I wanna flatten it to about paper thin and about the size of a quarter to a nickel on each pinch. So flatten, quarter to nickel on there. This is not specific of how much sausage each slice gets. So this is about 2 ounces of sausage that you get in the kit. And I'm just pinching it off and putting it on top of the pepperoni. I can also put it in the gaps here. Go ahead and get creative. You can put the sausage wherever you want. However, I do like to put it on top of the pepperoni because you get while the pizza's baking, this sausage is awesome. It's going to release a ton of flavor because it's not cooked yet, and it's going to blend with that pepperoni grease, your sausage grease, the cheese, and it's going to have fantastic flavor for the whole thing. So there we go. Got my sausage on. Let me wash my hands real quick and I'll be right back. All right, after sausage, we are going in the oven. I preheated the oven here to 500 degrees. On your instruction kit though, you could do, if your oven goes to 450, that is totally fine. You're just gonna bake it a little bit longer. I'm gonna do it at 500, about 10 to 14 minutes. I'm gonna check it at 10 minutes. I'm gonna rotate it 180 at about 8 minutes because it's gonna be a little bit hotter in the back of the oven than it is in the front. While the pizza's baking though, I wanna make sure not to open that oven door more than once or twice. And if I can help it, not at all, because as soon as I open the oven door, the heat releases and the pizza's not cooking as well as I'd like. So let's go ahead and pop this in the oven. We got 500 degrees. All right, hey guys, our Brooklyn Bridge is in the oven. It's been in there about 8 minutes, so I want to rotate it 180 degrees. It has about possibly 3 to 4 minutes of baking. So let's open up the oven and rotate it around. Here's what it looks like so far. I think we got about 4 to 5 more minutes on it. Close it up. That was one oven open that I've done so far. I think I only need to open the oven one more time, and that's when the pizza's done. This oven happened to have an oven light on it, so I can see in there. If you don't have an oven light, you may need to open it again to check it. When the cheese gets pretty brown on top, not totally brown, but it starts to bubble and it has little spots of brown on it, that's when I want to take it out. The most important part of the pizza is going to be the bottom of it. We can't see the bottom of it because it's in the oven. So I'm going by what's baking on the top. But when it comes out of the oven, we're going to chisel around it, and the first thing that we're going to look at is the bottom of the pizza. All All right, hey guys, it's been about 12 minutes, pretty close to 12 minutes here. I did my 180 rotation at about 8 minutes, and I can see the pizza looks about where I want it. So let's take it out of the oven and check the bottom of it. Make sure you got something to take it out of the oven with because the pan's gonna be really hot. I'm gonna go out of the oven right onto this cutting board here. That's my timer of 12 minutes. You can see this pizza looks awesome. It's sizzling. We got the pepperoni is all cupped up on it. The sausage is baked to perfection because it's got a little burnt edges on it. Pepperoni's got some burnt edges. We have some browning on top of the cheese. The caramelized cheese around the edge has this really dark brown color, not quite black, but just beautiful. So let's chisel it around, pop it out, and check out the bottom of the pizza. If you want to wait a minute or two, let it rest for a second, that's okay too. For me, I just like taking it out right away because I have no patience, so I want to see what the bottom looks like. This is just something that I have in my kitchen here. This is a metal spatula that I use in a saute pan. Great browning on that bottom. It looks fantastic. I don't know if we could have made a better pizza with guys today. So let's go ahead and get it out of the pan. Now we're gonna do our finishing toppings. You can cut it first, or you can put the finishing toppings on before you cut it. I'm gonna cut it just because when you put the finishing toppings on, they could slide and it might not look as nice. So let's go ahead and cut it. We're just gonna use a regular kitchen knife here because that's what we got. I'm gonna do 4 slices. This is how we would do it in the pizzeria. We would cut it into 4 slices. However, if you guys want to cut it into double cut it or however you want to cut it, it's your pizza, so you do what you want. Next is gonna be our ricotta. I'm gonna get about 2 dollops on each slice. There's another way that you could put the ricotta on if you'd like to, and that's in a plastic bag, and then you can dollop it on like out of a pastry bag. This is just a quick, simple, easy way to do it. Next is going to be our Parmesan cheese, which you have a packet of it inside of your pizza kit. That's just going to sprinkle right on top. And finally, we're going to use our oregano. Oregano is going to come in a little Ziploc bag for you, or it may be in one of these little pouches too. And this is just pinch it out and sprinkle it on. I like to sprinkle it right on top of the ricotta. It gives a great appearance with the white ricotta and the nice dark green oregano. And there we have it. Brown Dog Pizza's Detroit style pizza kit. This is the Brooklyn Bridge. Let's try it, see how it tastes. Hey guys, there's a lot of steam coming up. I know I'm gonna burn the top of my mouth, but just for you guys, I'm gonna take a bite anyways. And you guys notice here, every piece is a corner. We're doing small, Detroit small, so you all get corners. I'm gonna do it the Guy Fieri way. He likes to rip off the edge, dip it in the ricotta and the pizza sauce. I'm gonna get a little piece of sausage too, and a cupping pepperoni. I got it all in this bite. Oh my God, I can't wait for this bite. You hear that crunch? Wow, amazing.